Hi and welcome to Everyday Vlogging with Rich Pasini. Today is December 31st, 2018, and I just want to say to everybody, have a happy, healthy new year. I hope it's a prosperous one for all of us eBay sellers. And I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Today, I want to just jump right into the news. There was a thing on e-commerce bites, did a segment there about the seller fees are going to be going up for 2019. So I'm going to expand a little on those topics there, and then hopefully, try to keep this reseller news kind of, quick. I hope. I'm hoping. So I hope you guys can hang around. That's coming up, guys. Stick around. Thanks. Here you see here, it says over here, this came out, well, let me give you the URL first off. It's www.ecommercebytes.com, and this came out yesterday, December 30th, 2018. You can see it's all new news, okay? It says sellers see higher costs going into the new year, all right? It goes on to say here, online sellers face, let me move my mouse cursor here so I can get up here. Online sellers face higher costs going into new year, including eBay and Etsy commissions fees that automatically increase when the shipping costs rise. Amazon has also made changes to their fees and take effect in the mid-February, though some fees actually are decreasing. Okay, now I think what they're referring to with the Amazon part, some things will go down with Amazon. I think they're going to do a little price structure from what I was reading in the other information with the other news that I've been talking about. I did do it, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but I remember talking about that there. So yeah, Amazon's going to have like a little change in their fees. Okay, some of them are going to be, like I said, their fees will be decreasing to some point. Then it goes on here, major shipping carriers are raising rates at a higher cost of shipping. Has a ripple effect for merchants who will be paying more in shipping costs to receive inventory and supplies in 2019. And because suppliers also face higher shipping costs, they may raise prices of their goods. So it is a trickle-down effect. It's that's a given. Okay, let me move down a little more here. It says now, note that in addition to higher rates, UPS and FedEx are also raising shipping and surcharges and fees. I recently got rid of FedEx. I had them, and I didn't think they were any good. I didn't think they were doing too well by me. Even with the account I had, they were doing, the fees were still kind of high with them. And when I called up the customer service rep over there, they're like, "Oh, why you want to, why you getting out of the, how come you're closing your account?" I said, to be honest with you, I said, I don't think your fees are that, I'm getting a great discount here, and they weren't. For me, it didn't work out that way. I was paying more. If I use their service, I always get the rates first before I ship anything out. But I was doing comparisons between UPS and USPS and FedEx. I never used UPS. I don't really care for UPS. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I just don't, that I never really dealt with them in that respect. But they're good. No, UPS is good. It's just not for me. So anyway, when I seen the fees were going higher on FedEx, I closed the account and I said, I'm just going to exclusively do all my business with the USPS, and I'm going to stick with them as well. It's better that way anyway, for the simple reason is I don't have to sit here worrying about two different shipping accounts and who's going up, who's going down, so on and so forth, So I'd rather just stick with them. But anyway, it says over here, USPS rate change, January 27, 2019. In addition to the rate change, USPS is also making structural changes, such as moving first-class packages, FCPS, to all zone-based pricing. Okay, and then they got UPS rate change for them, December 26, okay, by 5%. FedEx is going to rate change January 7, 2019, by an average of nearly 5%. Okay, as we noted in the e-commerce bites guide to the USPS 2019 rate increases, rate hikes get complicated. For example, sending a 13-ounce package to Zone 8 via USPS first-class package service will cost an extra $1.43 in 2019. However, a 15.99 ounce package packaged to Zone 8 will rise by 59 cents commercial rates. Then it goes on to say sellers who offer free shipping to buyers will eat those higher costs. You can't win. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, and this is what that bothers me. People may say, well, you got to expect that. I understand. But like I said, again, for those who are doing okay with eBay, it's great. But like I said, again, when you're a person that's not making the sales and you keep fishing out more money, it becomes a problem. That's what I'm talking about. So I know I sound like a chronic complainer, but I'm not. I'm just sharing this information and how I feel about it. And I know people may say, well, if you feel that way, get out. I'm not a quitter. Okay, let's just leave it at that. So anyway, it says over here, and since eBay and Etsy charge commissions on price shipping, sellers will pay more whether or not they pass along the shipping costs to buyers. For example, the extra $1.43 for a 13-ounce package sent to USPS to Zone 8 would cost an eBay seller an extra 14 cents based on a 10% commission fee, and would cost an Etsy seller an extra 7 cents in a commission fee of 5%. Okay, the extra 59 cents for the 15.9-ounce package would cost eBay sellers an extra 6 cents, and would cost Etsy sellers an extra 3 cents. Okay, multiply the extra commission cost by the number of packages sent, and it quickly adds up, eating into the seller's margins. The crucial takeaway is it's imperative that the online merchant adjust their prices and shipping rates to account for the increased cost of doing business in 2019. And you know what happens with that, right? The more you got to up the price up there, now you're creating more competition for yourself, because you might get somebody out there that says, well, I'm not going to worry about the fees because I'm a big time seller and I don't need to do that there. So they may leave things just the way they are, where you're, as a small time seller, trying to offset your expenses by increasing your pricing, may cost you a sale. Okay, so if people beg to differ with me on this here, please comment. I'd like to hear what you have to say about it, because I don't see any way around it. I mean, it's outside of doing, increasing your cost, and padding into your total price there, and that's where I think it's going to be a problem, because people are looking for bargains today. Okay, and the more you have to offer, the better it is for them. All right, so keep that in mind. Anyway, you know the URL. Next to these windows here are going to be from the same company, so I'm not going to keep repeating it over and over again. Okay, guys? All right. Let's bump out of here. Oh, wait. Now, this is up here. You see up here? It says December 31st. This is the latest. Sellers see higher costs. This is the newest one that she put up there. But that's whenever if you subscribe to this or you sign up with them, you're going to get these little notations up there. Check them out. Okay, that's the latest news. Great website. Love it. Keeps you informed and everything. And believe me, people are picking up on it. All right, so let's bump out of here. Let's go into this one here. Let's make it bigger. It says this came out Sunday, December 30th. Sellers see high costs going into the new year. Now, I don't know if that's the same thing and relevant. Let's see here. I think it is basically the same thing. Yes, it is. Why did it come out twice, though? Okay. All right, did I print it out twice? I may have done it. We already touched bases on this here, so... as far as I know, yes, this is what we touched base on. I wonder why I clicked it on twice. Sorry about that, guys. Forgive me. All right, let's try this one here. This one came out December 29th. eBay runs sales in final days of 2018. Are you? eBay is running sales in the final days of 2018. This mouse cursor drives me crazy. Just weeks before it was reported the fourth quarter results to Wall Street. We're wondering if small and medium-sized sellers are running post-holiday sales as well. eBay kicked off a site-wide flash sale that ran Friday through 6 p.m. Pacific time, giving shoppers 15% off. The discount came out on eBay's own coffers. eBay is also running a post-Christmas sale, though it is limited to a fraction of goods on its marketplace. The end-of-season sale is the only for deals listing offered through eBay Deals Marketplace. It includes fashion, holiday decor, and more. See below, and then it's got some over here. You can check it out. And of course, they got to tell you that eBay has over 1 billion listings worldwide. We took a look at this evening. Friday, and the items included eBay sale to see what's left Okay, and you can save on men's fashion, go to women's styles, big savings for little ones, guys, hit the stride, and so on and so forth. I am not going to read this here, whole thing. Not that I'm saying there's a lot to read, but I do want to cover the other windows. Okay, so if you want to check it out, you know the URL. Let's bump out of this one. Let's go to the next one. This one came out Friday, December 28, 2018. Should Etsy refund buyers over shipping delays? Okay, it goes on to say here, sellers report Etsy is giving full refunds to buyers out of its own pocket over complaints, including slight shipping delays. That might sound unbelievable unless you're familiar with eBay's refund practices. eBay is known to refund buyers out of its own pocket when the buyer is unhappy. It is not necessarily the seller's fault. eBay has a seller protection program. Well, that's good in that part there. I got to say, I got to give kudos for eBay to that one there. The concept of marketplace refunding buyers out of its pocket is new for some Etsy sellers. In the thread, you could read, when they say in this thread, it's an active hyperlink, you could click it on and read it. I don't want to get much into it, I don't want to expand too much on it, but if you click it on, you could read what's in that thread. And then it goes on to say here, a seller noticed that after Etsy refunded her transaction fee for that transaction, I saw it on my bill because I was refunded the transaction fees, she said. And later, she received 2 emails from Etsy explaining the refund. One was for the purchase price, and the following email was for the priority upgrade price. Hi seller, then it goes on to say, hi seller, name redacted. This email is to inform you that Etsy has issued you blank of refund of $4.20 on your number. This fully refunds the purchase price. Then it goes on to say here, you still retain the full payment amount for this order because your refund was issued by Etsy's funds. Okay. For the details of this refund, go to your invoice and you can see the rest of the information there. So that's a good thing. All right. You could also check out if you scroll down, you could also read the comments over here, what people have to say. I like reading those comments, but I'm not going to take the time right now because it'll be too long here. You know, it'll make this video be a lot longer than expected. Okay. Amazon, this came out Saturday, December 29, 2018. Amazon hinders sellers from helping their buyers. Okay, now somebody wrote into Ina. Ina Stein is the woman who started, I believe, this business here, this e-commerce bites, and that's who it's either a seller or buyer writing into her, saying, Dear Ina, Amazon customer service is notorious for filling A to Z claims against sellers for ridiculous things. Majority filed inappropriately regarding returns. Amazon representatives could simply open a return request on behalf of a buyer, but instead they immediately file an A to Z claim on behalf of the buyer or forward us a message. We respond immediately to the said message with the return label and instructions for return along with instructions on how to request a return in the future, which is now automated. Then it goes on to say, but the buyers almost never respond back. Okay, I don't really deal with it. Like I said, I don't really deal with Amazon. I am a registered seller with them, but I don't sell at this time. I'm exclusively selling on eBay. So for me, this doesn't really pertain to me. But for those of you who are Amazon sellers, you might want to read this particular story here on e-commerce bites. Okay, you could check it out. It's a little more to read. I highly recommend you do if you are an Amazon seller or eBay seller. You might want to read this news that comes up from e-commerce bite. You might want to check it out. Let's bump right along. And this is the last one for e-commerce bites, and I just got a couple over here I want to open up and expand and then close this video out. This one came out Thursday, December 27, 2018. Paying for an eBay store but not getting seen in search. This is a small story here, a lot more comments. People respond to comments. So let's read this here. It goes on to say, Dear Ina, I have over 1,500 items listed on eBay and only 1 item is showing. That's crazy. After a lengthy phone call with an eBay rep, I come to find out that my storefront, there is not the only one affected. Other storefronts on eBay should check theirs to be sure that their items are listed or showing. Ticket submitted, blah, blah, blah. They claim they will email me when the problem is resolved. Normally, I do not check my storefront, but a couple of times a month, so it looks like I need to check it daily. I also requested credit fee that they charge each month. That's what I'm going to be doing too because I've been getting dogged on my stuff. So if this is a problem affects others, they should do the same or Okay, let's just see something. Curiosity. I want to see. This is a comment here left by a guy, by a tool guy here. It says over here, I never check my store. I don't like the layout. I only check active listings. I went to my store and all 143 items are showing. All right, and then some other ones over here. I'm not going to read all these. I'm just curious to see what the first person is saying. All right, so you can check that out as well. Well, that concludes the reseller news. I hope you guys got a good takeaway from it. And if you did, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And please don't forget to hit that bell notification icon if you would like to be updated as to when I put new videos out. This is Rich Pasini signing off. I'll see you guys next year. Have a great day. Have a happy, healthy new year. Stay safe. Bye-bye now.